Got Gopal from ThinkOptics with us today, looking at some innovative ways to control your digital media. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
So what do we got here? It's called Wave It.
Yes,
as I can see.
Absolutely. It's a technology that is that's an innovative technology for us. It's inside a remote control, and it changes the way remote control is seen. It changes the nature of it entirely. Now, if you ask the question to any consumer, what is it that they would like to do most? They would say, I want to be able to pick up the remote control and point at the television screen and forget that I have a remote control in my hand and simply use it to access whatever content that I need. And we are able to do that with our innovative technology, which is in the product we call Wave It. I can tell you a little bit more about the technology, but let me just stick to what the consumer will see.
Sure.
Consumers will experience that all they need is a thumb, and they never have to look at the remote control.
Okay.
That's the fundamental principle. Should never have to look at it. If you have to change that volume, you shouldn't have to put on your glasses, turn on the light, and look for the tiny button. We call that the tyranny of too many tiny buttons.
Yes, exactly.
And we want that. So that's the first problem we solve. Solve the problem of having to look at the remote control. It's a huge thing. In addition to that, so how do we do that? So what becomes of the buttons? We basically noticed that attached with every remote control is a human wrist. And so we said, let's use the human wrist, which is a lot more intuitive to use. So for example, we have a feature called air dial. So if you take the remote control, point at the screen and twist, for example, you could increase the volume or decrease the volume.
Oh, okay.
Of course, there is one button that you'll have to press to modify that. Otherwise, if you throw it over the sofa, it'll start changing things.
Okay.
And that's one example of the kind of features we put in for a simple human wrist twist. You can also imagine pulling the wrist towards you or away from you. So let's say you are watching, a family picture with your grandma, and you want to focus in on grandma's face. You point at grandma's face and pull it towards you. Again, the same modifier button will help you zoom in on the picture. Let's assume that you are watching video playback. You want to go fast forward. You press a button and twist to the right. And if you twist a little bit, it goes 30 seconds forward. More, it goes faster. Same with the reverse. Or if you want to just pause and play, you can do that by pressing the same button. So once again, a single button can pretty much get rid of 20-odd buttons if you can say, I'm going to take that button and attach it to the human wrist and let the humans use it as they are designed to do. So with the wrist, I can move it back and forward. That's what we call the air zoom feature.
Yeah.
And then there's the air dial feature that allows us to twist the wrist.
Very cool. And you can see by the remote here, very simple. I mean, there's not 100 buttons on here.
Absolutely. That's the whole idea. You should never have to look at the remote control.
Right. And obviously it has to work with the sensor unit here?
Yes, it's a two-piece system. Yeah. It's a totally optical solution, which means that it requires a sensor bar-like thing. If you're used to Nintendo Wii, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This has what we call a pod, comes with the handset.
Okay.
The Wave It and the pod, they go together.
Yes.
You connect the pod, put it anywhere near the TV.
Okay.
Connect the USB to the PC.
Yes.
And connect the PC to the TV with a VGA.
Yep.
And then you're good to go.
Very cool.
And you can set up with our CD in about 5 minutes. Our product runs on any Windows platform.
Okay. And what kind of price point is that?
We are right now selling only online for about $100.
Okay.
But we expect that we will license and OEM this technology so that it becomes ubiquitous in your living room in 5 years. That's cool. Our goal.
Very cool. So let's have a look at this here. I don't even know.
Now you can imagine, instead of this,
you
are in a conference room, you are trying to present something.
Okay.
Imagine that if I give you something like this with the same capabilities as this, you pick it up and start using it. You want to point at something, you point at it, and you want to circle it, you circle it. You can do all sorts of things. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can do everything that you did with this.
But more for business applications.
More for business applications, for consumers who want to basically use it in a conference room setting. And that's what this is for.
And is that out now or coming out?
Yes, it's our next version that we'll be bringing out.
Okay.
And it sort of tells you that our technology footprint is fairly small.
Yes.
And it's an extremely well-engineered technology, I must say. And I should point out that this technology won the Innovations Award for Design and Engineering.
Oh, very good.
In the 2008 CES.
Okay. Good for you.
We are delighted and we are thrilled.
Great. Is there a website people can go to learn
Absolutely.
out more?
Of course, you can go to waveit.com to know about the product. you can go to ThinkOptics.com,
Okay.
which will give you information about the corporation and our products and so on. You can buy it online as well.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.